backing it out. Nets coming off an 8-point loss to the Raptors last night in Toronto. The lob, and Allen, the slam.
Right to the middle. It's going to be tricky for this team to continue to move the basketball and try and shift them like that.
Here's Horford, hooking it up and in over Jarrett Allen. Al Horford in his first year with Philadelphia signed a 4-year, $109 million deal to leave Boston and join the Sixers. As Harris storms in and finishes. Simmons, so dangerous in transition. What a dime he just left in the lap of Harris.
What a pass. And what's so crazy?
And Simmons, because now he's a race car who can just accelerate all game rather than having to sometimes play at the pace of Embiid as Harris throws it down. That might be a thumbs up, not a thumbs down.
Okay, Joe. Every team talks about that next man up mentality. But the Brooklyn Nets have proven that year in and year out with the injuries, and you've seen what they did last year.
Lost by 8 last night to the Raptors, who were struggling, even at home.
All three of those guys you're going to have to pay attention to because they're going to have the size advantage.
And they are #1 in the NBA when it comes to post-ups. There's the size advantage, creating a second chance opportunity for Philadelphia, and Mike Scott cashes in.
Philadelphia doesn't give up a lot of easy baskets.
Harris pedals through, lays it in. I mean, it's remarkable how efficient he is on his drives. Horford, catch and shoot is off. Soaring in was Thibault, but here comes Dinwiddie. Good zing pass to Nwaba through traffic, lays it in with the left hand. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot in as well for the Nets. He got minutes last night in Toronto as Simmons. I mean, that is a difficult shot to stop. Chandler also being a veteran guy who Kenny had coached in New York as Horford muscles past Luwawu-Cabarrot for 2. Dinwiddie around the Jordan screen, serves it up and in.
Well, they're trying to single coverage.
And for the first time, #1, Theo Pinson, second-year player for North Carolina, is that time. Jordan delivering to Luwawu-Cabarrot, who snuck through the back door.
They flip it around with 3 to shoot. Pinson on the steal. Pinson darting ahead for the slam, plus the foul.
This is a team that last night against Toronto's defense really struggled in the second half offensively. 30% shooting overall.
Boy, talk about good shooting. Raul Neto.
They'll worry about the shooting and the scoring afterwards, but they want to contribute to who they are.
Neto breaks free for the late.
Fourth quarter that took over 55 minutes to play.
You were there for a while. Let's just say that.
Mike Scott.
With Philadelphia, 2-way contract this year. Last year was on the all-defensive team in the G League. As Chandler has his first bucket for Brooklyn. That's why the Nets ticket office loves Richard. He's such an advocate of the giveaways here at Barclays Center. Prince leans in and finishes.
I look at Boston doesn't have size. I look at Philly might not have shooting. But look at Milwaukee, Lakers, Clippers. Those teams are much more balanced than the Philadelphia 76ers.
A whole lot more tempo, a whole lot more pace of how they're able to get up and down. And Ben Simmons seemed to take a more active role in that.
Luwawu-Cabarrot, nifty drive and finish.
That still looked beautiful.
That's got to be a top 5 missed dunk at Barclays of all time. Woo. He actually wants the intel.
I wasn't an extra credit person. I was cheating off the person that got extra credit.
Jordan inside like a man. Count it, and the foul.
At least 40 three-pointers in a game.
What was that?
22 and 41.
Now, you got to keep in mind, those were some poor teams to shoot around 75%. And as he goes 1 for 2 at the line there, he has not done that this year. As Harris buries the 3.
Also have more confidence in getting yourself to the line, drawing those fouls.
Great points. Dinwiddie gets it to drop even with an uncalled goaltend. Of course, it's not a goaltend if it goes in, but it would have been if it didn't.
We knew where you were going.
Thank you. Simmons lays it home.
He may not be the tallest of players, but we see him finish a lot at the rim in some unique ways because he understands how to use it.
Speaking of finishing at the rim, Dinwiddie using the Allen screen. His 3, you bet!
Sixers running Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Al Horford in the middle tonight. Nice look for Al Horford by Ben Simmons.
Another chance here for Philadelphia. Simmons, nifty spin, and hooks it home.
Has some nice footwork.
Horford in the mid-range, he got it. Dinwiddie around the Allen screen, attacking Horford, and that's a goaltend. 15 points for Dinwiddie. Chandler comes up with a steal, might have gotten away with a push. Here's Temple. Temple cutting through, lays it in.
The lane opening up to you upon command.
Like that for Ben Simmons, swooping in and scoring 2 of his 15.
Towards the amount of threes that you shoot. For guys that might be somewhat limited. Goodness gracious!
Spencer Dinwiddie!
Whose baby is that?
I'm not sure the Nets bench is going to sit down the rest of the game. They are still all standing. Good fight inside, and Harris able to get it away from Temple. Harris flips it in.
And be effective the same way. 48-36 points in the paint in favor of the Nets.
Tobias Harris getting open.
A little slap at the ball, jarred it loose.
Nice drive and finish by Joe Harris, enough for Brett Brown to call a timeout.
You didn't often catch him being out of position. It's all you can ask for, and he brings that physical nature.
Prince flops it in.
Name for Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot. Played well in the first half with 8 points, 4 boards. Lob for Jarrett Allen. Again, it works.
And Luwawu-Cabarrot, the 5 on the floor for the Nets. Prince lobs it inside, and the throwdown from DeAndre Jordan.
The Nets are figuring out ways to operate. They've got so much ground and real estate to work with, and they're finding their big men.
Scott's 3 is good. Beautiful rainbow delivery. 14-point Brooklyn lead. Temple will fire, and hit. Nets, just 4 of 13. They've done their damage in the paint. 56 points in the paint. Richardson left it short, got it back, put it in.
Light some candles.
Oh, yes.
Hell, he's just not going to allow anything around the rim right now. Temple fires and connects. Garrett Temple, that's right.
Garrett Temple right now at the controls. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot also out there. Taurean Prince, that guy who just slammed.
I mean, what do I know?
I'm not even sure the FCC would be, quite frankly. Richardson floats it in.
Do you think anything I say would be different?
90-68. Richardson wiggles around traffic and somehow just got to pound that down.
And get his numbers with his averages with 8 and his numbers with 24. They're almost identical.
It's freakish how close they are. Oh, that's not what you want. And Richardson can't finish one time, then does. Here's Prince around the Jordan screen. His jumper is good. And a much-needed bucket at that time.
Come out and tell him to leave?
No, that I don't know. That I don't know. And it's up for grabs, and it's thrown through by Mr. Pell. Well done between those two.
11 to shoot. Temple surveying. Harris, a deep one. Truth on a 3.
You just want to buy yourself 2 or 3 free minutes right around this time.
They switched up the defensive assignment, put him on Neto as Dinwiddie hits the 3.
Their 2-time All-Star. Furkan Korkmaz is getting 2 his first points of the game. Jim Lynam said to me the other day, the coach is normally the last guy to realize that, you know what, your team probably has the game won.
Really matter to them, so you can't just mess around if you're the Nets thinking that it's emptying the bench.
Jordan pounds it down after the assist from Prince. Henry Ellenson can't grab the rebound, but Kurucs can. Kurucs 3 is good. A welcome sign for Brooklyn. Luwawu-Cabarrot sets up Pinson on a 3.
Freddie Patek
Lucky you.
Be here for a while.
2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Raul Neto, to me, always with a smile. Guy who tried other sports growing up in France, but basketball continues to speak to him as Trey Burke hits the three.
Nets will be on the road on Sarah's birthday Tuesday against New Orleans, then be in San Antonio on Thursday before returning home Saturday to face Atlanta